Welcome back, everyone. This is Jerry Hall. It is April 8th, and these are my thoughts from Costa Rica. Well, I have an inkling that some of you may be just looking at the charts here in the stats for our digital assets and going, well, that was a nice couple of days. You know, this crypto market that we're in is filled with ups and downs. I talked about it yesterday. People are going to take advantage and take profits when they are there and reinvest. It's all good for the long-term hodlers. It isn't that fun getting a little momentum and seeing that momentum strip. Welcome back. I'm Jerry Hall. Today is April 8th, and these are my thoughts from Costa Rica. Well, I start my day, as many of you may do as well, and that is I go take a quick peek at what the markets are doing. Red is never fun, but luckily for us, it never lasts. We've been in a very, very long bear market pullback, followed with very long periods of consolidation. That will change. I'm a firm believer that events happen outside of this space that draw attention to this space. That leads me to this first topic. The clearinghouse issued this tweet. Demand for real-time payments rises amid the crisis that we're in. Since the outbreak, a number of banks have inquired about making real-time payments to suppliers because they cannot access the office and cut paper checks. You know, that is definitely one element. Those are real problems that people are having getting payment to those they're obligated to pay. Now, when that bill came out, and in the very first section of the bill, it talked about a digital dollar. It talked about a unique wallet for each and every member of the citizenry. I was extremely encouraged, as probably more so than I was when the Facebook Libra announcement came out. These call to actions, these big events that draw attention to this digital asset space are extremely promising. Specifically for XRP holders, and probably to some degree your XLM holders, etc. These extremely fast, reliable, and cost-effective digital assets for moving value in real time. If you're an XRP holder, you know Ripple provides a product, enterprise grade, deployment ready. It's just a matter of will they bite. Now, lucky for Ripple, they have a client base that can attest to the validity, security, and actual savings compared to legacy systems for their products. I'm extremely encouraged by this. I hope that you are as well. You know, not everything we see on Twitter is encouraging, which leads me to this next little bit here. Sam I Am, Green Eggs and Ham on Twitter, says, and you guys wonder why I never monetized my YouTube channel. Now, here's a guy who built a wonderful channel, monetized it. If you can get your channel to a place where you can afford to travel to do journalism, then you're making pretty good money on YouTube. And that is incredible. Now, does it absolutely suck that YouTube can indiscriminately stop you by freezing, shutting off, cutting off, turning off your income without notice, without a court order? Yeah, that sucks. But I think it's very, very, very important to keep in mind that YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, etc., these social media platforms are private enterprises. Or let's put it this way, publicly held private enterprises, although, they have stockholders, most of them. They owe you nothing. They owe you nothing. And I think that's very important to keep in mind. Is it cool that you can turn a hobby into something that brings you some money? Is it cool that you can turn a hobby into something that actually makes you a living? Yes. Does it suck that that can get taken away from you? Yes, it does. And for those that have been affected, well, I'm bummed for you. But I keep everything in perspective. YouTube does not owe me a living, nor does it owe any other YouTuber a living. Keep that in mind. Terms like diversification come when I think about this. Me, I want to stay positive. I want to move forward. I'm going to end on this high note here. This young man, Paul Miner, this guy is incredible. I can completely relate how depression and poor habit and food addiction can create a state of unhealth, dis-ease, both physically, socially, etc. And with that being said, I'm absolutely inspired and motivated by this young man just getting it done, doing the work. Now on his Twitter profile, he's down 80 pounds, he says, and he's working it. And somehow he's got himself some affiliate code with some outfit. So he's figured out a way through his motivation to do better for himself physically, emotionally, spiritually. He's made a connection where those that want to support him by buying products from this Mansport Inc., he can receive an affiliate commission on everything people buy. I wish him well. I'm going to continue to follow him and watch his progress. I'm extremely happy for him. At some point, each and every one of us get to a stage where the pain and agony of remaining the same outweighs the pain and the agony to change and do something about it. Obviously, Paul got there. Good for you, Paul. For those of you that aren't there yet, if you're in a messed up place, know that change is possible. And again, when the pain of remaining the same outweighs the pain of doing something about it. Know that you can. Those are my thoughts, folks. Pura Vida from Costa Rica. Ciao.